Now, Peter Drucker was really ahead of his time because many things he predicted 20, 30 years ago are coming true today. And this is what he said: business has only two basic functions, marketing and innovation. How true? Look at the most successful business models today, and you will find only these two focuses. Companies like Apple, Amazon, Google, innovation and marketing. That's what they are doing. Now, I relate this idea to individual professionals like us. And I think this fully applies to us also, that our focus should be, or our function should be, two things: innovation, which means learning, keep investing in ourselves, and then personal marketing. Because without personal marketing, the world would not know what your talent is. And also, my another mentor, Jim Rohn, I love this quote, very simple but very powerful. For things to change, you have to change. So people all around you will see it all the time complaining, blaming external things, and they don't realize that it starts from you. When you start to change, things started to change. So time is really crucial. Time is the only resource which nobody should complain, because everybody has got the same level of resources 24/7. And this is the only resource, once wasted, you cannot recover. Here is my 7 keys for success in future of finance. Number 1, take action now to transform your skill set, which means really not just keep thinking or watching and waiting to see what happens. This is the time to take some action. And if you don't take action now, it would become a little late for you. Number 2, develop a big picture perspective. So it's no more really about the finance and accounting department or sitting in a corner in your function and really just focus on your job. Today, you have to develop a broader perspective, which means look around what is happening with the technology innovation. Look around in your industries or your markets outside your company or business. Look at the economy. Look at the global economy. Again, I'm not suggesting that you really do a mastery or PhD in it, but you need to be kept a level of awareness with all the macro things happening to develop and keep reasonable perspective for your own growth and development. Expand your influence. So it's all about leadership. Now, keep in mind also that I mentioned in the beginning of this presentation that whatever I'm sharing with you is relevant to the senior roles, leadership roles. So I don't know what will happen to the masses, especially people at the junior level. I don't know. I think it a lot depends upon their own motivation and willingness to learn something else. But for the senior level people, you must invest in developing your leadership, because with the advancement in technologies, one thing is clear: not as many people are required in future as in the past. Number of heads would reduce. But the people who would survive and grow, those are the people who are leader, who are more intelligent, who can really solve problems for future. Try to develop a solid grip on numbers. The ability of storytelling, not looking at the numbers only and analyzing, but also relating, connecting the dots. That's a talent. Look at the numbers and you make a story, future and past, and then you predict something for future. Those are the people who would be in high demand. And get comfortable with the technology. So I give you a very brief overview, but I think this is the time for all of us in accounting and finance to at least develop a good level of comfort with this technology, which means that you don't need to really learn developing blockchain or learn coding, but you need to understand the technology to an extent. How could we make best use of it in future? How would I use blockchain really improve the processes in finance and accounting to help my business? And then business strategy, very crucial. Now, let me make a point here that you may feel or you may think that, look, it's about technology. So I could learn technology. I could attend few courses or really talk to someone and learn from it. It's not about technology only. It's about developing the knowledge and wisdom about combination of several things. Technology itself, awareness would not help you unless you relate it with the business changes going on. Because if you look yourself as a future leader, your ability is not only understanding technology, but looking at the technology, what it can do, what it cannot do, and relate with the business strategy. And then you need your leadership to implement it. That's what we are talking about. Three things: technology, strategy, and leadership. That's what you need in for future, not one thing. And also keep in touch with external world. And it's not only for networking with your friends, but as I said, it's so relate back to the item number 2, developing a big picture perspective, and then connect with the world. Connect with your peers in your industry, in your markets. Connect with other professionals. Connect with the future employers. Remain connected with the recruiters, because you don't know where the opportunity would come. Even if you are not an active job seeker, it's a good idea to remain connected with the people who could help you bring new opportunity. So this is my favorite slide. I use it because this is a fundamental truth. No matter what, only 10% people will take action. I'm talking to all of you, but one thing I know, that not all of you is going to take any action out of the suggestion I'm making. Only 10% would make. Now, if I knew who those 10% people are, I wouldn't bother you, all of you. But I don't know which ones. I talk to a lot of people because I don't know which one are part of the 10%, which one are part of the 90%. I don't know, but you could decide for yourself. You could decide today that whether you want to be part of the 10% or 90%. And if you are part of the 10%, then you can bring a change in your future.